you ever heard of the game show on television called Jeopardy?
Jeopardy. I think so. That's the one.
Doing the acting thing. We have a game on this show called JOKEPARDY. It's up there now. JOKEPARDY is a comedy game
this tone's really
that we play. Yeah, it's a weird one. Yeah. It's a comedy trivia game show that we play here on the Podchaost. You might be familiar. I want to turn a little bit because Emma likes to cheat.
I'm not cheating.
Okay.
I've heard of it from this show.
Oh, Jeopardy? Yeah. Burn in Hell, Alex Trebek. Let's get to the game. So, Geoff, start thinking right now of your buzz-in noise. It could be your name, Geoff, or it could be whatever else you want it to be. But think of that because these two know how to, make that shit happen. And there's going to be categories between doing a comedy, which is just questions about doing some comedy. They're pretty simple. Usually it's like, what's the term for this?
Okay.
Usually kind of comedy terms. Phillips Hedberg or Wright. That's where I'm gonna tell you a one-liner, and you're gonna tell me whether it's Emo Phillips, Mitch Hedberg, or Stephen Wright. Name that comic. Pretty simple. I'm gonna have some clues. You're gonna name that comic. Something funny about this. Movie edition. We're doing movie edition again.
Movie edition.
Movie edition.
Fun.
That's where I'm going to tell you. Oh, I'm going to describe. Sorry. I got stoned earlier. I'm going to describe
you.
I'm going to describe a death in a movie, and you're going to name that movie.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Pretty straightforward on that one. And then new category.
What? New category?
New category.
Yep. New category called Sketchy Past.
Ooh.
And I'm going to name an actor, and you're going to tell me whether they are from The State, Kids in the Hall, Saturday Night Live, or Mr. Show.
Oh, I love this.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's so fun.
I really like the idea of that.
Jeff's going to obliterate this category.
I don't know, maybe.
Some of this might be kind of like Geoff inspired.
Man,
so
Jeff's doing some heavy trash
Geoff inspired.
So, Geoff, do you have your buzz-in noise?
Yeah. Ka!
Oh, Jesus. Okay, Emma.
Movie edition.
Movie edition. That's gonna get okay.
Or I could do.
No, that's fine.
No, I could do a different one. It's gonna be 100 because it's 100.
100.
We're doing 100.
Okay, got it. Zach,
wake up.
Zach.
I'm trying to think of one. I can't think.
this whole time. You had this whole time.
I know. I was fixing my mask. I was rolling the eyelids back so I could get this real surprise look going on.
He was just 100% still.
Yeah, I thought you died.
Zach,
I wish, dude.
what's your noise? Is that it?
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
I hate it.
Can you do it a little louder so I can hear it?
No.
Gross.
Okay. All right. Guest goes first. Geoff, pick between doing a comedy, Phillips Hedberg or Wright. Name that comic, Sketchy Past, or something funny about this. Movie edition.
Movie edition. Sorry, I had to.
That's fine.
I think I am going to go with Sketchy Past.
Sketchy Past.
Yes.
I'm going to name an actor, and the first person to buzz in gets to name the actor or the show that actor is from.
Okay.
And if you don't get it right, shut the fuck up because the other players are still in play. Here we go.
Awesome.
I'm going to start off easy.
Wait, we all have to wait till you finish reading the
Name. It's just I'm
Well,
going to read someone's name.
just
But
generally.
yes. Okay, so yeah, since Jeff's here, you're all on the same level.
Cool.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Dave Foley.
100.
Emma.
Kids in the Hall.
That is correct.
Yep.
Kids in the Hall.
Yes.
Give yourself a point.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping score.
Emma's keeping score, so
got it.
we might need a recount.
Oh,
afterward.
I got it.
Stop the steal.
Okay, Emma, pick a category, and also we'll try to. We'll try to not do the same category twice.
Phillips Hedberger, right?
Phillips Hedberger, right?
please.
Ready?
Yes.
Here we go. I'm a great lover. I'll bet.
100.
Emma.
Emo Phillips.
Emo Phillips is correct.
Yes. Oh, I'm on fire, baby. Okay. Something funny about this movie edition.
Something funny about this movie edition. In this 2010 movie, Samuel L. Jackson and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson aim for the bushes, but miss. Zach Chappell.
That'll be the other guy.
That is the other guys. Point Zach Chappell.
Such a hilarious part in a movie.
Zach,
Kills me every single time.
pick a category. You got sketchy past, name that comic, Phillips Hedberger, right, or doing a comedy.
Doing a comedy.
Okay. This term is for a comic who performs overused and unoriginal material.
Ka!
Jeff. Dylan Jones.
A hack or hacky.
Hack. Yes, that is exactly right. Jeff Parks with a point. Jeff, pick a category.
I'm going to go Phillips Hedberger right.
Phillips Hedberger, right. Here we go. I think Bigfoot is blurry. That's the problem.
100.
Emma. I think you just buzz in just to get the time to think.
No.
I think that's what's happening. She's doing
I've
the
been
thing
thinking
that
about it for like the last
I'm
3
second guessing
weeks.
myself, but my first,
I think
I'll
that's
go with my
exactly
first.
what's happening. She's doing the.
I'll go with my first impulse, which was Stephen Wright.
That is incorrect.
Okay. See, there you go. Now you know I'm honest.
Okay.
Uh,
I think that you're playing the game though. You're playing the game
No,
like a
I'm
Jeopardy
not.
person plays
No,
the game. They're like, I know I get 8 seconds or whatever it is, so I'll just take my time.
That would
when
be a
I
good
get
way to play the
He
game.
buzzed in.
Zach Chappell.
and Mitch Hedberg.
What was that?
Mitch Hedberg.
Yes, Matt Hegberger is correct. That is correct.
Called it. Mark it up.
Pick a category. Doing a comedy. Name that comic. Sketchy past or something funny about this movie edition.
Something funny about this.
Movie edition.
Movie
Full
edition.
title? Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I want to brag about my tweet later. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
That's really exciting.
Careful of those potholes when you're showing someone in the back seat your gun. You might force Quentin Tarantino to say the N-word a bunch of times.
Ka!
Jeff Parks.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction is correct.
I forgot what category we were doing for a second.
Jeff Parks.
I'm going to go with Sketchy Past.
Sketchy past. Ready? I'm going to say the name of the actor, and you guys are going to say what show they're from. Thomas Lennon.
Ka!
Jeff Parks.
State.
The State.
I was going to say Reno 911.
On fire. Jeff, doing a comedy. Phillips Hedberger, right? Name that comic or something
my
funny about this
God.
movie edition.
I'm going to go with the movie edition.
Something funny about this movie edition. This is the last clue in something funny about this movie edition.
Okay.
Frat boy Blue finds out his heart can't cope with the sight of 2 topless women ready to oil wrestle him at a house party. Zach Chappell.
That's old school.
That is old school.
I've never
Very
seen that.
nice.
Oh, you have it. It's great.
I really
Sounds really fun.
I really hate your buzz-in noise. It's
Why?
gross.
Zach.
It's combined
Don't
with
hate the player, hate the game. Fuck face.
Zach, sketchy past. Name that comic. Phillips Hedberger writer doing a comedy.
Name that comic.
Name that comic. Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah, we haven't done this one.
Born in 1968, this comedian started comedy at the
Sorry.
Started comedy at the age of 25 in Los Angeles and won the Capital City Comedy Club's annual Funniest Person in Austin contest in April 2000. They featured on Conan, Premium Blend, and had a Comedy Central half hour, and been on the Late Show with Craig Ferguson. In January 2016, longtime friend Zach Galifianakis asked her to co-star in his FX comedy series Baskets.
100.
Emma.
Martha Kelly.
Martha Kelly is correct.
She's so funny.
I would not have gotten that.
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
really,
I couldn't remember her
right at the
name.
end is when I put in the big clue.
Yeah.
It's fun because that's kind of how
I didn't know she did stand up.
She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on the Benson Interruption a couple times, and also the internet said that she was on Last Comic Standing, but I checked the Last Comic Standing page and she's nowhere to be found on there. So hey,
She's a background
do the
actress.
research, everybody.
Check Snopes.
Let me know.
I know that Todd Glass came in like second to last on that show once.
Emma doing a comedy. Phillips Hedberger, right? Name that comic. Sketchy
Are we
past.
Sketchy past.
Yes, there are still 2 more of those.
Nice.
Let's get you past?
Yes, please.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Mark McKinney.
100.
Emma.
The state.
No.
Fuck.
Ka!
Jeff Parks.
Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall is correct.
Dang.
And
Who was I thinking?
for a bonus point, Jeff.
Okay.
Daily Double.
Yeah, for a bonus point, what other show was he on out of those?
Oh, Saturday Night Live?
Saturday Night Live is true.
Yeah.
Dang.
That is correct.
Nice.
Mark McKinney was on both Kids in the Hall and Saturday Night Live.
I feel like I was twice as wrong.
Isn't
Yeah,
that crazy?
technically
Whatever
you were.
happened to him?
He
You
died.
don't see him anymore.
Jeff, pick a category. We got Name That Comic, Philip Sedberger Wright, or Doing a Comedy.
I'm going to do Philip Sedberger right.
All right. I have a decaffeinated coffee table. You'd never know to look at it.
100.
Emma.
Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright is correct.
Yes.
That was what I
She
was
goes
going to
Rick Ross when
guess,
she gets
but
it
I
right.
wasn't sure.
Okay, let's do Doing a Comedy.
Doing a
Yeah.
comedy.
That's
Doing
a
comedy,
really
yeah.
well-constructed category, by the way. Like,
What?
it's just Philip Sedberger right.
Oh,
I
thanks.
just think it's really well done.
Thank you. Doing a comedy. This term is to give an excellent comedy performance.
100.
Emma.
Kill.
Kill is exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I could just say
Woo.
correct. I don't need to put some stank on it.
No, I love
That
that.
is exactly right. That's what everybody here was
I
thinking.
fucking nailed
Fuck
it.
yeah!
Hell yeah.
Oh, I see.
Name that
Name
comic.
that comic. Born in 1968, this comedian first performed comedy at 17 years old at the Comedy Works in Philadelphia. Known for such programs as Mr. Show. I'm going to pause right here. Anybody can buzz in whenever you want.
Oh.
Known for such programs as Mr. Show with Bob and David, Real Time with Bill Maher, and Best Week Ever.
Oh, Ka!
Jesus.
Sorry.
Christ, Jeff.
Paul F. Tompkins.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It is Paul F.
Okay.
Tompkins.
I was like,
Wow,
wait, who's from
17.
Philadelphia? And then, yeah.
That's cool.
December 2014, he got named. Paste named this comedian's Twitter as one of the 75 best Twitter accounts in 2014.
Oh, good
Was
for
he
him.
the one that I smoked weed with?
Jeff,
No, he
um,
doesn't smoke weed.
pick a category. Philip Sedberger Wright or Sketchy Past?
I'll do Sketchy Pass. One.
Sketchy Past. Tom Kenny.
Ka!
Zach.
Mr. Show.
That is correct. Zach's
knew
getting
that one
points.
too.
He's getting fucking points.
He's getting some points.
Zach, name that comic or Philip Sedberger Wright?
Name that comic.
I can't look at him. Whoa, it's too funny.
Born in 1964, this comedian was born and raised in the suburbs of Philadelphia and has been compared to an actor from the television show Roseanne. This comedian,
Oh, Ka!
Jeff Parks.
Todd Glass.
Todd Glass is correct.
Yeah.
He's like a thin pig.
Oh, yeah.
I really know my Philadelphia comedians, apparently.
He's also Jewish and dyslexic, and even though he wrote a book in 2014 called A Bunch of Lies About My Personal Life and a bunch of true stories about my 30-year career in stand-up comedy. Todd Glass, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go.
Jeff Parks, pick a category.
I think there's
Doing
only
a
one
comedy,
left,
Philip Sedberger Wright, or name that comic.
I'm going to go with Philip Sedberger Wright.
You can pick twice in a row. That's fine. Philip Sedberger Wright, here we go. Everywhere is walking distance if you have the time.
100.
Emma.
That is Mitch Hedberg.
Nope.
Fuck.
Ka!
Jeff.
I'm going to say that it is Stephen Wright.
That is correct.
Nice.
I guessed. That was a guess.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess. Jeff. Doing a comedy, Philip Sedberger Wright, or name that comic. We're getting down to the stink.
I'll
Down to the stink a bit.
do
It's getting real
Name that
stanky.
comic.
Name that comic.
Okay.
Born in 1980 in Greenville, South Carolina, also one of 7 children, this comedian first performed at an open mic night in Spartanburg, South Carolina in December 2003. Not that long ago. Performed once performed on Conan with comedian John Doerr using the premise that the show had accidentally booked 2 comedians.
Nope. Cock.
Jeff Parks.
Rory Scovel.
Rory Scovel.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you saying cock?
Yeah.
Cock. Like bird.
Highly recommend his stand-up special. Rory Scovel tries stand-up for the first time.
So
I do need to watch that. I
Very
love
funny.
I found him on Todd Glass show
Very
actually.
funny.
I tried to watch that with someone that isn't really into stand-up comedy, and they were like, what is this?
They were making that face. That you
yeah. Who got that? Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff Parks. Doing a comedy. Name that comic or Phillips Hedberger Wright.
Phillips Hedberger Wright.
This jacket is dry clean only, which means it's dirty.
Caw. I think it was him first.
Zach.
I'm gonna say that was Mitch Hedberg.
That is Mitch Hedberg.
Nice.
Point Zach. Pick a category. Name that comic. Phillips Hedberg Wright, doing a comedy.
Doing a comedy.
The second part of a joke that contains the reinterpretation that creates the second story that shatters the setup's target assumption.
Caw.
Jeff.
Punchline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that the shittiest way to describe a punchline?
I hated that.
Looks like you got
I
that
read it
from-
well, though, right?
Yeah,
It made
you
his
did,
eye
you
get all
did.
big.
Did you hear?
did you come up with that definition of it, or
No.
did you go to like a PubMed,
I did not.
like a peer-reviewed article on a comedy?
No, it is Los Angeles Times or something like that. Just type in stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah, I'll just type
Terminology.
stuff in with my frog hands.
Jeff, couple left here. Phillips Hedberger Wright, or name that comic.
Let's do name that comic.
Name that comic. Born in 1969,
Nice.
as a child, struggled with vertigo and poor depth perception as a result of close-set eyes. Began doing stand-up comedy after he and 2 other friends dared each other to. One of them didn't show and the other signed up too late. At the age of 22, began performing regularly as a stand-up comedian. However, it wasn't until 28 that, after a week's worth of gigs smoking pot afterwards alongside Brian Posehn and Greg Proops, he became a stoner, if not the stoner.
100.
Zach Chappell.
Doug Benson.
Doug Benson.
Oh, how did he
just
beat me to that?
right in there. He got right in there.
I was going through all the comedians with close together eyes in my head.
I
I
had
know.
no
First, I
idea.
was thinking Harlan Williams.
Did not know that was a thing, and that made me laugh so much.
It's really funny.
It's so funny to me that
Dang.
he's
So
in
close.
he's in that Michael Jackson movie.
Captain EO.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. This is the last one of Phillips Hedberger Wright. I'm going to read it, and then the first person to buzz in can answer. Same rules as before, but I said it dramatically.
Yeah.
When I was 10, my family moved to Downers Grove, Illinois. When I was 12, I found them.
100.
Emma.
Stephen Wright.
No.
Fuck.
Caw.
Jeff.
Emo Phillips.
Emo Phillips is correct. Nice. I
found them.
Dude, his Die Heretic joke is so fucking
for
good.
sure.
That's like a piece of art.
When I saw him live, he did that one. Did I tell you that I was wearing a Superman T-shirt in the front row, and obviously Emo Phillips made fun of me a whole lot.
Aw.
It was like
No, I mean,
As
that's
someone-
great.
yeah. Also, he did. I think this is one of my favorite bits I've ever seen someone do, where he he was wearing like 60 shirts, and he just every so often he would take one off and put it in his pocket, and until he just had this giant leg pocket that was going out to here,
What?
and he only had one shirt on.
Oh, that's great. That's so
And
funny.
and he also had a binder that that was empty that he just kept opening and looking at to read the jokes off of.
I like Mark Norman's bit where he goes back and looks at his notes and he goes, "This isn't notes, just a bunch of swastikas I wrote on paper."
Nice.
How you doing over there, Sleepy?
I'm good.
Did you just wake up?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's past my bedtime sometimes.
He got a lot of points for a sleepy frog.
Yeah.
So
So
the weird thing about taking that mask off, though, is that everything's like super blurry.
Yep.
Kind of
Pushing your eyes
like
up in a
my
weird spot.
life before glasses.
Yeah,
Wow.
Jeff, tell me about it. I've had glasses since the 6th grade. Emma, when did you start wearing glasses?
Same time, 6th grade.
Oh.
I should have, but I didn't.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
Is there a reason that's about the same time people get braces? Is it like once
I
you've
just-
grown into your adult eyes?
Guess. Yeah, once your baby eyes fall out and your adult eyes come in.
On the VR, when I turn that on, it says not recommended for children under 12, which is
Huh.
about 6th grade, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 6th grade.
Oh.
Interesting.
Our bodies are still growing at that age.
Do you want to know the score?
I do want to know the score.
Yeah.
The score.
It's coming in third place.
Third place.
With a whopping 5 points.
Italians.
It's me, Emma Jonas.
Emma Jonas. Well, third place?
Third place.
Oh wow.
I lost.
That sounds like it hurts to say.
I lost big time. And it's fine. I'm fine. In second place, with an entire 6 of points, is Zach Chappell.
Nice. Second place.
I've seen old school. I've seen old school.
Yeah, that's where I went
And
wrong.
the other guys.
Not having
And the
seen
other
Old
guys.
School. I have seen the other guys.
I love
Pretty good.
me my comedy
Yeah, it's
movies.
very funny.
I guess that's the lesson I learned.
That's good shit. And that means in first place with an incredible 11
Whoa.
points.
Whoa,
That's
recount.
wiki shit right there.
Recount.
It's Jeff Parks.
Jeff Parks.
11 points.
Sounds
Hell
like
yeah.
Sounds like a Jewish conspiracy.
Jeff,
to me.
11 points Parks.
A Jewish conspiracy?
Yes, I conspired to lose the game.